The Stone on the Road. Once upon a time, there lived a powerful king. His kingdom was rich, his army was vast, and his people were strong. Yet, one question often troubled his mind. What is all this power worth, if my sons never learn responsibility? One day, the king decided to teach them a lesson they would never forget. Early in the morning, he ordered a massive stone to be placed in the middle of the main road, leading to the capital, blocking the way completely. Then, he took his sons up to a tall tower overlooking the road, where they quietly watched. Soon, kings from neighboring lands arrived with their guards, and servants, dozens of soldiers, hundreds of attendants. Seeing the stone, they stopped. Anger rose. Who dares block the king's road? They complained. They waited, assuming someone from the palace would come and remove it. But no one did. Frustrated, they turned back. Later, a group of holy men approached. When they saw the stone, they bowed their heads and prayed. "This must be a sign sent to us," they said. After their prayers, they quietly left, never touching the stone. Next came a mighty general, the king's right hand, a legendary warrior on horseback. He examined the stone and said, "This obstacle disrupts the road. I must report this to the king immediately." He rode around the stone and disappeared into the city. Then, as the sun began to set, a tired farmer arrived. His clothes were dusty, his hands rough. He had spent days working the fields, often sleeping beside his crops. Now, exhausted, he was finally heading home. He could have walked around the stone. It would have been easy. But he stopped. "This stone blocks the road," he murmured. "If no one moves it, no one will pass." He placed his hands against the stone and pushed. It didn't move. Still, he didn't give up. With all his strength, he pushed again and again. His hands began to bleed. Pain filled his body. Yet he continued. Suddenly, the stone began to roll. The road opened. And beneath the stone lay a leather bag. Curious, the farmer opened it. It was filled with gold. Shocked, he stood frozen. At that moment, the king stepped forward with his sons. "Farmer," the king said gently, "this gold is yours. I ordered that stone placed there. It was a test. You did not complain. You did not wait for others. You did not walk around the problem. Even though you were tired, you took responsibility and solved it." Then the king turned to his sons and said, "Remember this. If I am not here one day, do not avoid obstacles. Do not wait for someone else. Face the problem, solve it, and move forward."